Hello, my fellow patriots. This is Alex with Disabled Vets Perspective. I know it's been a few days since I've been on here, but I just sat through Mr. Pete the Patriot. Subscribe to his channel if you have not. Outstanding show, dropping knowledge, making bombs, and correcting the wrongs coming from Facebook. Loving it. Anyway, I haven't done a video because I don't like to do videos when I am very, very edgy. And some of the stuff that's been going on has definitely made me edgy. And frankly, straight up pissed off sometimes. But I just need to explain a couple of things that will put everybody at ease. I'm not even sure how to say this, but a lot of people are worrying about a little too much and probably focusing their energy quite on purpose on things that they shouldn't be focusing on. We've got basically, no matter what is going on, no matter what the media is telling you, no matter who's agreeing to start transitions and all of the garbage that's going on, it is all a distraction. It is meant to keep your eyes off of the littler things going on. And trust me when I say this, there are little things going on because I'm telling you, they just don't care that much about the presidency. Because remember, if they get the power in the House, which they have, according to the fraud, but they get the House, if they can squeeze the power out of the Senate, then all their plans go forward and it doesn't matter who the president is. They'll say, oh yeah, we lost, I'm sorry. Biden, it was legitimate, we lost. Biden's not going to be your president. Camilla's not going to be your prostitute in the White House. And they'll carry on their merry little way because they know if they can get the lower chambers, they can do whatever they want. They will push through this agenda just like they planned on from the very beginning. They've been doing it even with President Trump in office. And even though we've got a president that's on our side, they don't care. They just carry on their merry little way, putting their people in place, making their programs. It's all calculated. So the other thing is, all of the crimes are going to be exposed, and I got a son right behind me every time I check the mail. And thank you for the cards, by the way. Lisa's still getting those just about every day, and you guys are awesome for that. So I love you guys. You've gone through this cancer battle with us from the very beginning, and I'm grateful. Anyway, so let's say another situation going on with Sidney Powell. Okay, Sidney Powell has never received money from the RNC. Therefore, she can never be declared a lawyer for the President Trump transition team or his administration. You have to understand how the money works. You also have to understand how the propaganda works. There's a reason the media jumped out there and said, President Trump fired Sidney Powell from his legal team. It's horseshit. She was never part of the team. Of course, he says she's a member of the lawyers of the Trump administration. Well, okay, even if she is, she's in a civilian capacity. So there's no financial bind. And frankly, you have to realize that they probably did the severing of the ties on paper for the sole purpose of protecting Sidney Powell from retribution from the RNC. Yes, I said it, from the RNC. You cannot sit here and tell me that the DNC and the RNC are not, in many cases, working together with this shit. They are working to get rid of Trump. Now, there's a lot of legalities involved that they're going to lose. There's no path for them. So they're going to try this, but they're going to fail. But while they're doing this, you've got to pay attention to the lesser things going on. But Sidney Powell is an independent attorney working for we the people, and that has been the way it's always been since she got involved. She's not working for the Trump administration. So right now, I guarantee that the RNC and the DNC are collaborating, and they're probably looking as deep as they can go to see if they can find some crimes to get Rudy Giuliani disbarred, and his cohort, that firecracker that was there the other day, that blonde, same thing. We'll find a reason to get them disbarred because they dare come after the system. Well, they have just separated Sidney Powell from that threat. So she is working for we the people, which there is an outlet to fund her while she's going through this, and I don't know it. I can't think of it. It was on General Flynn's Twitter, so have to look that up. Anyway, so I just want you guys to start focusing on the down ballots. Look at the schemes going on in the background. Look at the way they're moving their pieces around. Dianne Feinstein just stepping down from her senior position as judiciary, and old Dick Durbin is going to slide in there, and this guy is a scoundrel. Feinstein wasn't much better. She's a pretty slimy piece of crap, but nothing compared to Dick. And they're moving their pieces around because they're about to try to come down on us like an absolute hurricane. And, it's up to us to position ourselves for that. Stop worrying about the president. He's fine. Get into the lower races. Watch this race in Atlanta. And if you know somebody that's over there that can help grassroots in Atlanta, we got 2 Senate seats that are getting up for grabs. And if the Democrats can steal them, they got like 100,000 absentee ballots already applied for, or something like that, some stupid number. If they can get that, guess what? Doesn't matter if President Trump is in there, because they'll impeach him the first week that he is in for his second term. That's how it works. It doesn't matter what they impeach him for. He dribbled a little bit when he urinated the other day. That's a federal crime. So that's what I'm telling you. You've got to worry about other things besides the president. Don't let him consume everything around you. Get out, get the grassroots. Look into the voting that has been done for these down ballot races, because you think that the fraud only went to Joe Biden? You really think that? I mean, I imagine there are a whole bunch of seats that are in the House and in the Senate that were just literally stolen. It's going to come out, but when it comes out, they're just going to let it slide, just like they did in 2018 when they caught them doing this exact same thing, especially down in Arizona. So they'll just let it slide. It didn't affect the president, so we're going to let this one go. Come on, Pop. But all right, well, that's really what I got for now. But anyway, just keep the focus where it needs to be, and you guys make sure to just chill, relax, understand where we are, understand that the fight isn't over, and the one thing that is going to continue to be in existence is the fact that we still have our Second Amendment. We still have people that will fight and or die for this country if necessary. They will never defeat that. As long as they can't defeat that, as long as they can't get our guns, which they can't. I mean, it's signing a death warrant if you come to start taking the Americans' guns. So as long as we still have that, they don't have the power they think they do. They have the fear-mongering. They don't have any power. So anyway, that's what I got for now. Make sure if you like it, you hit the thumbs up on the way out the door. Tell your friends about me. Have them subscribe to the channel if they want to get some knowledge about how things are going out here. And other than that, y'all stay in the fight.